going on, everybody? My name is Brandon Johnson. For those who don't know me, I have been in the digital marketing, e-commerce, and YouTube space for about 10 years now, cumulatively. And today's video is a really interesting one, and this is continuing off of the Faceless YouTube series that I have been creating thus far. So if you haven't seen any of that, I'll be placing a card up here, up there, whichever way it is. And at the end of the video, there should be some end screens either there, everywhere. So definitely look into some of those if you have an interest for any of this. As all of the videos in the series are connected, it's a really good basis understanding for what I'll be discussing. But without further ado, let's jump into this video. And this video is titled The 3 Best YouTube Faceless Channel Niches to Go Into in 2024. So, in my opinion, in 2024, the 3 best Faceless YouTube channel niches to go into include finance, tech reviews and tutorials, and meditation, relaxing, and ambient music. So let's start with the first one, finance, and you can also branch this off into investment advice, but primarily it falls in the umbrella of finance. And really, to go off that, the finance niche is very broad. There are a lot of things in finance that you can discuss. This could include investments, this could include financial advice, obviously if you're accredited to do that. This could include Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, stocks, real estate, news reporting on finance things, such as your favorite journals like the Wall Street Journal and things like that, Yahoo Finance, what they report. It's very broad. But then going into content that could be focused on data and analysis. So really this niche focuses on delivering the knowledge, strategies, and insights rather than personality-driven content. So what does that mean? It just basically means you're reporting the information instead of having a personality really go about it and express it in a certain way. A lot of the finance and investment stuff is very, how do I say, information-based, like I said. So you're not really depending on the on-brand personality, you're more so depending on the information being portrayed. So viewers in this niche really prefer actionable advice and topics that they can go out and make an immediate impact on. This can include investing, saving, looking at economic trends, what they are, personal finance trends, what they are. And faceless channels can use charts, graphs, screen recordings, voiceovers to really deliver this information. At the core, it's the information, not the personality, and that makes it really effective. Second is the long-form evergreen content. You're able to create long-form, long videos about content that doesn't really change. If you were to look at a lot of things about the S&P 500 over years, you can pretty much qualify it doesn't change much. There are black swan events that happen every now and then, but for the most part, the S&P 500 continues to go up. That's a constant. It's evergreen content, and the way you can invest in that is generally the same. And there are a lot of books that speak about this. But that's one of the advantages to this niche. You can make a lot of long-form videos, which YouTube prefers, and a lot of the content stays the same. Third, credibility is through the research done. So you are automatically credible with the information that you're able to find from credible sources and present that. You don't need to have a certain amount of expertise. Obviously that's preferred. It allows you to speak to things better. But in this case, the credibility is through your research. With well-researched, data-driven content rather than personal connection. You can provide commentary on market trends and things like that, but that primarily comes through your research. The second thing, tech reviews and tutorials. For this, again, you're not focusing on the on-camera personality. You're focusing on the products. In tech-related niches, the main focus is on products, software, tutorials, things like that, and faceless YouTube channels can really do that for you. Through screen recordings, B-roll footage, gadgets, instructional footages. You can even do the video where the camera's pointing down and it's showing your hands do stuff. So again, it's not more so about the person, it's about the technology, how you use it, the description of it, and your opinion on how to use it and how it works for you. And then lastly, monetization opportunities. You can monetize your channels through software, tech, things like that they can reach out to you based on your reviews and stuff, rather than if you were doing something in a beauty niche where they need to see you wear it and portray it. And so the fact-driven content is really the key here, aside of overshadowing the product in that sense. So just the three things off that is that you're focusing on the tech, you're focusing on the products. There's a high demand for informative content, how you do something, just kind of an educational background on what you have. And so there are product comparisons, new technologies coming out, tutorials on using software, apps, and gadgets. These are very searchable topics. People want to know how to learn to use these things, and you can really create a cumulative video about these things without your face being on the camera. But it's a plus if you do, but it's not necessary. And then lastly, meditation, relaxing, and ambient music. Now, I know when I'm doing work or my wife is doing work, we like to have some nice music in the background that helps us focus and dial in. And this is a very, very popular topic. And this is the same thing for the finance and for the tech reviews and tutorials. These are very, very hot topics that people can jump in on. And it's not oversaturated and really strike on. But back to the meditation, relaxing, and ambient music. It's highly visual and it's auditory. Doesn't require a person. Visual in the sense that you're either putting like some of those moving backgrounds, something soothing and relaxing like a fall background with the trees and maybe a house and the trees, the leaves move and stuff like that with some nice sound in the background. So channels that can produce this music, meditation music, white noise, nature sounds, ambient visuals can easily succeed without a host telling you what's going on. And this content is really designed to create a mood, to help with relaxation, aid in sleep, where your presence as a creator really isn't needed. The content does it for you. But with this, high quality sound design, peaceful visuals are the key here. Secondly, this is evergreen. There's always going to be a need for relaxing music, ambient music, meditative music to help you work and do things. So you don't have to worry about going out of style, but let's have fun with this. Say, for example, it's fall and you put out a fall ambient music. Well, now it's winter. You can do a winter video with the same type of thing. And if it's spring, you can do a spring video with the same type of thing. And so you can always repurpose these videos and it remains relevant for a long period of time. And then you can create this passive income continuously because they're evergreen and they last long periods of time. Once it's created, you don't need to provide regular updates or any current events on it. It is what it is for this. And these channels can grow over time as users revisit them as I continue to do things that require these types of videos. Also, you can create these videos through automated or AI assistance. With the advancements in AI and software, you can it's easier now more than ever to create these types of videos, to create these ambient music backgrounds or meditative content automatically. There are so many websites that create these royalty-free musics. You can get these backgrounds and moving graphics from a lot of different softwares or from Google too. Make sure they're royalty-free, of course. And this allows the creators to scale their channels exponentially without the need for personal inputs or interaction with the audience spaces. So, in conclusion, these would be the three that I would choose: finance and investment, tech reviews, meditation, relaxation, and ambient music. These are the three niches that I think will put you in a really good position to succeed in a faceless YouTube channel. So if you like this video, like I said before, just check out the other ones here in the series, as they're very informative and they're all related to one another. Drop a comment, like, subscribe. I would love to hear any of your suggestions and any comments, any feedback. We're really focusing on making a community here, so anything is welcome.